Hello and welcome to this, hopefully, don't hold me to this, but I think the final installment of the series of videos which show my trip through Canada. If you've missed them, the first two videos in this series show me arriving in Toronto, seeing Toronto, and then embarking on an epic train journey across the whole continent all the way to Vancouver. So it's at that point that you join my adventure. You will now find me in Vancouver. So this video is going to focus on Vancouver, and I may show a bit of my trip back via Toronto, back to London. But please do enjoy this video. You seem to be enjoying these videos of my trip through Canada so far, so I very much hope that this one will be taken in much the same vein. Please do enjoy. Hello, I hope you can hear me. There is a bit of a breeze, but it's otherwise a beautiful day. I'm here in Vancouver, in Stanley Park. We arrived on the train this morning as expected. We made our way, very quickly in an Uber from the train station to our hotel, which is on the waterfront. And then we, freshened up, got ready, and walked out here, and we're just about to trek through Stanley Park. So this is the beginning of Stanley Park, and a very nice marina / harbour that we just walked through, full of very lovely boats just behind me that you'll be able to see some of, hopefully. Yeah, lovely sunny day, probably going to get sunburnt like we did on the Toronto Island, but yeah, it's a lovely day. Didn't feel the need to wear a coat, just a hoodie, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to show you some of Vancouver's famous Stanley Park. Stanley Park is a huge wooded park surrounded by the waters of the Pacific Ocean, which takes its name from Frederick Stanley, former colonial secretary and then Governor General of Canada. Apparently, this is the top park in the entire world, if you believe TripAdvisor about these kinds of things. The park spans 400 hectares and is, according to the Vancouver authorities, a natural west coast rainforest with scenic views of water, mountains, sky and majestic trees, as well as the sea wall which rings it, itself a feat of masonry which consumed a significant part of a master mason's life in the building. In these videos, or this video in particular, you have just seen me walk along a portion of that famous seawall and on now through to the meadow at Brockton Point, which contains 9 totem poles, which are apparently British Columbia's most visited tourist attraction. The poles are beautiful and inspiring, although I must say I don't think I fully appreciated their popularity as I walked past, perhaps evidenced by how briefly I show them in this video, for which I can only apologise. Having crossed Brockton Point on the far eastern side of Stanley Park, we will then find ourselves on the northern seawall with an excellent view of Lionsgate Bridge, a 1930s suspension bridge between Vancouver and the North Shore communities across the First Narrows. This is a site which to many defines Vancouver. Anyway, I will leave you to enjoy everything I've just described until you find me at another of Stanley Park's scenic areas, Beaver Lake, much as I try to rechristen it Bear Lake. Don't listen to me, as in don't listen to the me you're about to hear from. Listen to me now when I say it is very much Beaver Lake. Alright, and with that, please do enjoy the rest of these clips. Well, hello from Stanley Park again. I am here now kind of more inside the park, whereas some of the footage that I would have shown you previously was kind of around the seawall, around the side of the, not quite island, but the park. Now I'm more inside, and we've come to a lake, I think it was called Bear Lake or something like that, inside the park. And I think the really interesting thing about this is that you wouldn't know that you're basically in a major city here. Very few people around. This is Thursday during kind of work hours, so that makes sense. But yeah, if you came here, you wouldn't know that you're in a fairly major city. So yeah, this is a really beautiful spot. Would highly recommend it if you are coming to Vancouver, although not that I need to do that, because any guide to Vancouver will list Stanley Park as one of the things that you should see. We were particularly keen to see it first because, well, today may be one of the only, or certainly the nicest sunny day that we're going to get during our few days here. And also because we can see Stanley Park from our hotel room, so you know. But yeah, really nice. Good to come here when it's a bit quieter. I imagine more people around at the weekend. But yeah, lovely. Alright, well, we're going to walk some more and doubtless speak to you soon. Next, we visited Gastown. If the distillery district is Toronto's central bar and entertainment district, as we saw in my first video of this Canadian series, then Gastown is very much Vancouver's answer. Ever since a Yorkshireman known as Gassy arrived in 1867 to open the area's first bar, the Gastown district has been known for its fashionable food and drink scene, including cocktail lounges and gourmet restaurants. As you would expect, it's an area where we spent a lot of our time in Vancouver, in particular enjoying the hospitality on offer at the excellent Poorhouse, that is P-O-U-R House, and the superb Clough or Clough or C-L-O-U-G-H Club. In these clips you can see the famous Gastown steam clock, seen as synonymous with the area itself now, though it was installed relatively recently in 1977 by the renowned Canadian clockmaker Raymond Saunders. This is quite an impressive sight in person. The clock covers the site of a steam grate, which was part of Vancouver's distributed steam heating system, and harnesses the steam to provide a focal point for the district. The exact mechanism behind the clock's operation is fascinating, though perhaps overly detailed for this video. Suffice to say for now, it is certainly worth a visit. Next on our hit list for Vancouver was visiting Granville Island. Not actually an island, it's actually a peninsula, very much part of Vancouver. It's a market basically. It has a market, it has many market style attractions. The weather had unfortunately taken a turn for the worse, as you'll see in the video clips I'm about to show you. But still a fantastic place to visit. We really enjoyed seeing the various market stalls that Granville Island had to offer, and this felt like a very kind of atmospheric place to spend some time in Vancouver. You'll see that alongside the very few video clips I have to show you, I actually have more in the way of nice artistic photos from the area, so I'll make sure to show you those too. So yeah, please do enjoy Granville Island. Hello and welcome to my hotel room in Vancouver. We're in the Fairmont Waterfront Hotel. As you can see, really nice view. Hopefully I'll be able to show you some footage which isn't quite so obscured by the window. But there's a really nice view here out over the harbour, over Stanley Park, which we've been through now, and out to the North Shore Mountains, which we haven't been to and won't be going to. Yeah, we're now on our penultimate day in Vancouver actually, so it's been a while. I've been busy and haven't got around to recording as much as I would like. We do have much less time in Vancouver than we had in Toronto. So tomorrow, late tomorrow, we're flying back to Toronto for one night only, then we fly back to London. So a bit of a packed schedule, and as I say, not as much time to record as I would like, but then when is there ever? So yeah, we're just we've had a reasonably fun day today. We had nice brunch at a nice restaurant called Poorhouse, P-O-U-R, Poorhouse. Then we went to the Vancouver Art Gallery and looked around that. So second art gallery on this trip, and I just went for a swim in the hotel pool. It's got a rooftop pool that's heated, so the temperature isn't great for swimming at the moment, but it is a heated pool, so as long as you keep yourself submerged, you don't feel the cold too much. And yeah, now we're off for drinks and dinner at the Terminal City Club, and then yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. We've got to check out early-ish in the day and then find something to do for the whole day until our flights, so that will be fun. Anyway, yeah, just wanted to show you around, and see you soon. And just so that I don't forget to document it whilst I'm here, the places we've had dinner whilst we've been in Vancouver. The first night we had dinner at Miku, which is a sushi restaurant, lovely, very much recommend it. And then last night we had dinner at Hawksworth, which is the hotel restaurant in the Rosewood Hotel here in Vancouver. Again, excellent, really good food, and hopefully we'll have dinner somewhere suitably nice tonight as well, and I will tell you all about it. Well, hello, I'm in the lounge at Toronto Pearson International Airport. We're just waiting for our flight back to the UK. It's a very nice lounge here. We're just enjoying being here. Very soon, I'm sure, we'll be boarding our flight back to the United Kingdom, and that will be lovely. But here we have a very nice lounge. So we're hoping that our flight back to London will not be unduly delayed, albeit we have heard that Heathrow has problems at the moment, so I suppose who knows, but we'll see. Apparently our flight home is here, and so you know, we have very limited time left in Canada now. Only probably a matter of hours and minutes until we are told to board our flight home. So yeah, this is our final stint in Canada.